Hi, my name is Sydney Smithson. This is my formal report where I will be explaining how Air Transat can improve the Canadian economy, their business, and food insecurity, all with the strategy I have created. We all know that the global starvation crisis is not a new issue. However, COVID-19 has influenced the problem to grow rapidly. Air Transat could improve the problem with funded grants from the UN. The global impact has been devastating to countries like Yemen. They rely on imports for their food supply. Restrictions have made that impossible. Countries that are in high-risk zones are prone to climate change and have fragile economies. This is an issue that is not just growing overseas, however. Canadian food banks are quickly facing higher demand for their services. Air Transat could provoke improvements within the Canadian economy by improving the employment ratio with the strategy I'm speaking of. People in developing countries can be given the opportunity to have a food supply again, and Canadians could have an income again because thousands of those citizens have felt financial struggles that the coronavirus has created. Air Transat not only can change the world for the better, but it can improve the Canadian economy by tackling the unemployment rate and seeking out people to help them fight food insecurity over the world. The summary of my research, I did 3 different forms of research. I looked into YouTube videos that were news related. I looked into 7 different journal articles and 2 different websites that are also highly credible. Recommendations. My recommendations for Air Transat are that they recruit old flight staff that have been laid off to have workers to take on food insecurity and supply food in countries that are needing it the most. The UN is supplying grants for any organization that wants to help fight food insecurity. So I suggest that Air Transat can look towards them to help fund the fight against food insecurity. There could be marketing benefits to the charity work that Air Transat is about to accomplish because once this is all said and done, Canadians like to invest their money into companies that they trust and respect. Improving the Canadian economy with employing people that have been laid off once again will help starving Canadians because they will have an income, they'll be able to provide for their families, and the economy as a whole will benefit. It'll boost business after travel restrictions have been lifted because, again, Canadians like to trust in a company that they know. And if a company is doing good, why wouldn't you want to invest in them? The only issue I could see is if funding was not quite enough to fund Air Transat's charitable acts, and they may have to invest a small portion of money themselves. However, the benefits of good press and capitalizing on Air Transat being an organization Canadians can trust will lead to increased profits. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you stay safe and healthy and have a wonderful Christmas break. Bye-bye.